Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me back on the mat. This practice is going to be predominantly upper body, um, restorative practice, longer holds, not really long enough for it to be yin, but just very nice opening for the upper body. We will need either a bolster, some pillows, or a block for the last towards the end. I'm going to use a couple of cushions today, so just grab whatever it is that you are going to be using, and we will make our way into a child's pose to start. Big toes together, knees nice and wide. I like to sit back on the heels first and then walk the arms forward. Forehead meets the mat, and begin to connect in with your breath. Breathing into the back body, following that flow of breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Gently lifting the gaze, we're going to sweep the left hand under the right for a threading the needle. Right ear melts down to the mat. And I'm going to keep this really soft today and just letting my top arm rest in front of the face. But you can take whatever variation you like here, taking the arm up above the head or wrapping it around to the right hip for a bind. Settling into your shape and just beginning to observe the breath. A couple more breaths here. Top hand presses into the mat. We lift up. Left hand finds the floor. Right hand sweeps under for threading the needle on this side. Again, whichever variation suits you. Finding that shape and settling in. Last 2 breaths. Top hand lifts us out. We come all the way up with a nice tall spine, knees come together. So a few rolls through the shoulders, both directions. And then beginning to find that connection to the belly and a lot of length through the spine. Roll the head back slightly. Soften the face. And then thinking about spinal movement, we're going to work through some seated cat-cows here. Spine rolls back, chin tucks into the chest. Shoulders roll back, chest pulls through, maybe gazing up. Letting the breath guide the movement. And then staying with this or taking it to some circles. Chest leading the way. Next time you're forward, changing direction. And slowly coming back to center. Walk the hands forward, come down onto the forearms and make your way down onto the belly. We're going to meet in our Sphinx. Feet out to the corners of the mat. Nice and relaxed. Feel into the belly. Elbows under the shoulders and drawing down through the forearms, helping to lift the chest. And rock a few little left to rights through the hips to help you settle in. Pelvis stays down on the mat. Maybe a left to right with the neck as well. Settling into stillness when you're ready. Keep that energy in the arms. Last few breaths now. Gently releasing out of the shape. Hand stack, forehead melts down. You can rock your forehead on your hands if that feels okay. Otherwise, just letting the body settle. Gently lifting the head. We're going to take the right arm out to a T, palm facing down into the mat. The right ear is going to come to the mat. Either left leg staying down on the floor in that half frog position, so knee up in line with the hips, and we can gently open the chest by pressing that left hand into the mat. That might be enough for you, or we can begin to roll a little more into that right side, and the sole of the left foot can find the mat behind the right. So we're here. Obviously, listening to your body and choosing the shape that best suits you today on the mat. Allowing the legs to really soften. Final 2 breaths here. Very slowly, with awareness, making your way back onto your front. Release the hips a little, feet out to the corners of the mat. Again, stack the hands, rest the forehead. Notice the left side of the body. Notice the right side of the body. Gently lifting the head, we'll make our way to the other side. So the left arm comes out. You can stay here with the forehead resting on that right palm, bringing the right knee up into that half frog position. Maybe this is enough. Maybe we take the right palm to the mat to help open the chest there. And then if we still have the space, we're bringing that right foot behind the left leg. Legs really soften. Try and have minimal movement through the arm and the shoulder joint. So only progressing where we feel okay there to do so. Last 2 breaths. Very gently peeling back onto the belly, back onto the front body. Rock out the hips. Stack the hands, rest the forehead. Notice the left side. Notice the right side. You press the hands into the mat to lift up. We're going to make our way into that heart opener now. So grabbing bolster, cushions, whatever it is that you need. If you're working with a bolster, you want it sort of along your shoulder blades. Same for the cushions, but as you can see, they're a little bit wider. So I'm going to start with them sort of just on that lower back so that my bum is still on the mat. We want that. And we're opening the chest here. The head can melt down on the mat. If you need to rest the head on a block as well, if this is too intense through the chest opening, then you can also take a block on the lower setting and place the head underneath, place it underneath the head. Today I'm going to take my arms up above my head. They can also rest down by your side. And if it suits, the legs are either, or the feet can be to the mat, legs can be long, or you can bring the soles of the feet together. Settling in. And resting on your breath. Seeing if you can let go a little more with each exhalation. Last 2 breaths. Gently releasing the arms if they're overhead. We'll all meet with the feet to the floor. Knees can drop over to one side and we'll roll off our support. Gently shifting it away. And we'll come back onto our back. Knees into the chest. Taking a little rock here. Check that the back of the neck is long. meaning in stillness. Gently releasing the knees. And we'll make our way into our final position of rest. You can take a traditional Shavasana. I'm going to take a supported variation here. Feet wide, knees falling in. I'm going to bring my hands to gently rest on the belly. Finding whatever position you feel you need to be in this afternoon. Finding whatever posture suits you today. And just allowing yourself to settle. Offering that moment of stillness, of rest, knowing that this is exactly where you need to be. Slowly deepen the breath. Begin to invite movement to the fingers and the toes. Maybe a big stretch. When you're ready, making your way to one side and pressing all the way up to a comfortable seat. Letting the shoulders melt down away from the ears. We'll take one big breath in, sweeping the arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Palms meet at the top. Bring the palms down to the heart. Chin bows to the chest. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I look forward to seeing you next time. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you liked the video and want to see more, please do so. And I will see you next time. Thank you.